The viewing pool pulsed with a sickly amber glow, casting Elliot's face in a macabre light. His amethyst eyes, usually pools of serene control, now shimmered with feverish intensity, mirroring the chaos within him. He watched Alice, her raven hair a tangled curtain of despair, her youthful face a canvas of etched sorrow, as she cradled Faith, their daughter, in the cramped, suffocating space of their military housing. "Mama!" Faith's laughter, a fragile melody in the desolate room, pierced Elliot's soul, a brutal reminder of what he had lost, what he craved. A choked sob escaped his lips, a sound of pure, unadulterated longing. "Faith!" he whispered, the name of prayer, a desperate plea. "A Nephilium, born of my blood, a vessel of our power." He had woven this tapestry of suffering, this intricate web of lies and betrayals, all for her, for Asherah. Eric, a hollow shell of a man, a puppet dancing to his cruel tune, was merely a tool, a means to break Alice's spirit, to make her yearn for the salvation he offered through Liam. "She suffers," Tyrion's voice, a low, haunting murmur, echoed from the shadows. "Even in her mortal prison, she bleeds." Elliot's hands clenched into fists, his nails digging into his palms, drawing blood. "She will break," he hissed, his voice thick with a tortured passion. "Through Liam, I will mend her, I will claim her." He watched as Alice's eyes, once vibrant and full of life, now held a haunted emptiness. "Through his flesh, I touch her soul," he groaned, a dark ecstasy twisting his features. When she yields to Liam, when she shatters in his arms, a surest light flares on the astral plane, a blinding, agonizing beauty. "The human vessel, it corrupts you," Tyrion observed, his voice laced with a cold pity. "Liam's emotions, his frailties, they poison your control." A wave of raw, human rage surged through Elliot, a foreign and agonizing sensation. "It is love," he snarled, his voice trembling with a desperate conviction. "It is the echo of our shared destiny. I will not be denied." "You are a prisoner of your own design," Tyrion countered, his voice a whisper of truth. "The child she carries, a seed of Eric's weakness, it binds her to a life you despise." "A necessary sacrifice," Elliot rasped, his eyes burning with a fanatical zeal. "To ensure her dependence on Liam, to forge the chains that will bind her to me. He will raise the boy as his own when she finally chooses him." "Centuries of torment, lifetimes of pain," Tyrion murmured, his voice heavy with a weariness that mirrored the weight of Elliot's obsession. "And still she resists." A tear traced a path down Elliot's cheek, a burning testament to his agony. "I regret the cruelty," he confessed, his voice a broken whisper. "I regret the wounds I inflict, but she leaves me no choice. She is stubborn, defiant, a goddess who refuses to bend." "She is Asherah," Tyrion reminded him, his voice a somber eulogy. "Primordial, unbound, a force that cannot be broken. She will bear your children on the astral plane, yet she will forever deny you her heart." "She will break," Elliot repeated, his voice a desperate mantra. "She will yield. I will make her see that we are one, that we are destined to be together." He turned back to the viewing pool, his eyes filled with a desperate, agonizing love. "I am the architect of her suffering," he whispered, his voice choked with tears. "And yet I would tear down the very stars to hold her in my arms." He watched Alice, her face illuminated by the soft glow of Faith's laughter, and a sob tore through him, a sound of pure, unadulterated pain. He was a god trapped in a mortal coil, a being consumed by an obsession that would forever leave him scarred and broken.